In the fast-paced world of AI models, one day you're in, and the next day you're out. Still remember DeepSeek? That open-source Chinese AI model that shocked the world earlier this year? When DeepSeek R1 launched in late January 2025, it instantly set the internet on fire. With its training costs 20 to 40 times lower than ChatGPT, and being fully open source and easy to deploy, it was a world-shaking move, bold and inspired. On January 27, 2025, this dark horse stormed the stage by surprise. Market demand for high-end GPUs took a sudden dive. NVIDIA's stock plunged nearly 20% that day, with $600 billion in value wiped away. It marked the biggest one-day loss in Wall Street lore, a record-breaking hit like never before. But just a few months down the line, the DeepSeek that once made NVIDIA decline, is it still doing fine? According to SemiAnalysis, a leading semiconductor research firm, its usage has dropped. It's no longer the same. From a 7.5% peak during Chinese New Year cheer, it's now down to 3%. The hype disappeared. Compared to February 25th, by late May's review, web traffic plunged nearly 30% too. The once burning wave is cooling fast. The DeepSeek craze may not last. Meanwhile, DeepSeek's overseas rivals surged ahead full steam. OpenAI ChatGPT and Google's Gemini both lived the dream. Web traffic soared, up 40.6% and 85.8%, while Grok by Musk was the real event. By late May, its numbers hit the sky, up 247.1%, and that's no word of a lie. At the same time, the AI arms race only grew more intense, with model upgrades fast, fierce, and immense. By 2025, ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok had all rolled out their next-gen brains, while DeepSeek's R2, planned for May, still hasn't boarded the train. Delayed again, and again, and again. So people are asking, has it fallen behind in this game? But is that really the truth? Or just surface-level doubt? This video will break it all down with what DeepSeek's really about. Behind the silence lies a strategy bold, with business moves you've yet to be told. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support keeps this channel going with insights rare. Now, let's rewind the clock and take a closer view at the founder Liang Wenfeng, a man who always thinks through. Long before DeepSeek ever made a sound, he was already a star in China's quant finance ground. Nearly 2 decades ago, he jumped in first, when China's quant field was just at birth. His firm, Highflyer Quant, now stands tall, with 60 billion renminbi under management, is one of China's big four in all. Success doesn't happen by accident, it takes precision and nerve. Mr. Liang's past wins gave him the vision and verve. In a China where AI computing power is tight, he chose caution over flash. That just might explain why DeepSeek is moving slow, as well as taking a path ChatGPT didn't go. Then, what is DeepSeek's true path? DeepSeek has never truly aimed at individual users. Its core targets are China's SOEs, state-owned enterprises, central enterprises, and top-tier private firms. In other words, DeepSeek wants to become the go-to AI model provider for Chinese enterprises. While individual users complain about slow responses or high hallucination rates, DeepSeek has already divided its limited compute into 2 distinct lanes, internal RD and external service. Only a tiny slice is given to individual users, because DeepSeek never intended to build its base on us. It doesn't want a CN traffic jam to exhaust its power. Unlike ChatGPT, user delight is not its tower. What DeepSeek values is trust from the state to build a red-rooted, compliant, secure AI that aligns with China's digital fate. It focuses on working with governments, firms, and research units, staying fully in line with mainland data audits and security commitments. Until early 2025, DeepSeek quietly embedded itself in elite Chinese systems, from leading cloud platforms to e-gov portals, hospitals, and even Hong Kong government departments. It was adopted by Baidu, Tencent, Alibaba, Huawei, ByteDance, and others, as well as state-owned giants like the Shanghai Data Exchange, Sinopac, and the State Grid. By January and February 2025, founder Liang Wenfeng had joined several closed-door talks in Beijing, was received by Premier Li Qiang, and was honored to meet President Xi Jinping in person. At this point, DeepSeek's national ambitions were clear for all to see. From the start, DeepSeek locked its sights on being the AI training bedrock for devs and enterprises alike. It always pushed low-cost and full open source as its pride, so smaller firms and research teams could train their own models on the side. Hence, DeepSeek uses a rare third-party hosting plan. It outsources inference, model usage and deployment to global clouds, while keeping training in its own hand, laser-focused on optimizing AGI at its command. In this worldwide AI gold rush, DeepSeek chose to sell the tools by offering model bases and training fuels. Its aim is not to build apps of apps, but to create models of models that others can wrap. So how does this infra-first path perform? In July 2025, Germany's TNG released DeepSeek R1T2 Chimera, a hybrid open-source model built on DeepSeek's engine core. The shocker? Its inference speed was 200% faster than DeepSeek's older R1-0528 score. Semi-analysis also shared fresh stats, though DeepSeek's official web traffic dropped flat. Its third-party hosted model calls soared 20 times more than before. One point worth noting, the web traffic stats at the start only tell part of the whole. They're limited to DeepSeek's own domain, not counting Tencent, Baidu, or deeply integrated chains. So while surface traffic seems to decline, usage in the cloud is on the climb. This is DeepSeek's real plan, to be the core AI infrastructure, the access point where ecosystems begin. Target 2's vision of a base model engine fits perfectly with Target 1's B2B mission. Together, they form a flywheel ignition. 1 + 1 > 2. DeepSeek and its CEO's grand plan is moving in steady rhythm. Clearly, the AI model race is no longer just about speed, it's about strategy, efficiency, and picking the right lead. Under the AI impossible triangle of compute cost, user experience, and openness, no one can have it all indeed. Some, like ChatGPT, chase that premium user ride. But toss openness and transparency aside. Others, like DeepSeek, lower the bar, giving power to devs and orgs, though to personal users, it feels a bit far. This dual-track game is here to stay, as different players choose their way. DeepSeek remains a leader in the open-source scene. Its journey isn't done, it has only just begun. For more on where this revolution goes, subscribe to this channel and stay close. I'll be here, reporting first, with the insights you need most. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video very soon.